Hey guys, Dave and Tim here at bowhunterplanet.com, and today we just want to talk to you real quick about our TEAMBHP Archery Repair Kit. Tim and I were actually talking offline about this kit and some of the comments we've been hearing about it, and from pro shops who do or don't want to carry it for different reasons. We figured we'd talk to you guys about that today, and it's pretty funny stuff, but like I want to start off real quick by saying this archery repair kit was actually created. I had a dream about this product. I'm not exaggerating when I say
He's not
this.
exaggerating. He woke me up the next morning to tell me about it.
God told me to do this, and you know why? Because he knew you guys could have issues in the field, and this was going to fix it. So we had been on a couple different hunts. The first one's a Canadian bear hunt where John Cedar, our good friend, was shooting at a bear, and his sight hit a tree on the way in and broke off. Now, one of the things I heard from some of the dealers about these kits is like, oh, well, you know, bow hunters would already have that or have an extra sight and all that stuff. I said, no, you know, not really, because we're Bow Hunter Planet and we didn't bring an extra sight to this hunt, which is crazy.
Nothing.
And I'm like, okay, so we didn't have this. And John his whole hunt got messed up. He had to shoot his bow without a sight on it. I mean, crazy, right? But this would have saved him in the field, middle of nowhere. Yeah. Okay. Second thing, right? So that's that. The other one was I was hunting with Jay Dumas. We were doing a pig hunt. We're in the field filming this pig hunt, and guess what? His D-loop breaks right in the process of drawing on this pig. Did we have extra D-loop?
Nope.
I mean, seriously, things you should not have to think about as a consumer. You don't want to think about, what do I have to pack all these extra little things? I'm
going to give you one more. The drop away rests, where they tie in.
Yeah.
You know, I've had a couple of times where I'm up at hunt camp and somebody's isn't working right. Right? It's not tied right and they're trying to mess with it and they just can't get it. Well, with this, what's nice is that there's no tie-in, right? We just got, it's like whisker biscuit in quotes.
Type thing, yeah.
So you don't have to worry about like tying it in or anything like that. Yep. So even though that's not what you might not shoot every day, if you're at hunt camp, something goes wrong, you don't want to miss the hunt, you can't miss the hunt, there's no pro shop around, that's where this comes in.
Get you through the hunt. And, you know, and the other thing is, you know, and the other question is like, okay, well, you know, but what about, you know, guys who hunt and there's a pro shop real close to them? I said, fair question. You know what, though? The thing is Tim and I hunt where we hunt, there's a pro shop 10 minutes from where we hunt, right? But guess what? During hunting season, there's a line of 30 people go to the register to get a D-loop put on, right? Are you really going to wait?
And we're weekend warriors too, right? So we're hunting for 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
Those 3 hours that I have to spend there are precious time in the field that you'll never get back.
Absolutely.
Right?
And the other thing that came up with is like, well, the average guy's not going to know how to do that. Oh, time out. Yeah. This is why we created the data code back here for people to scan, and it takes you to videos on how to do all these things. Great things. And the kit, the basic kit here we have is going to have a sight, a rest, D-loop, a wrench. It's going to have a peep sight. It's going to have a mini cutting tool. It's going to have pretty much everything you need besides a lighter to get this thing going, right? And if you wanted the plus kit, we added a lot more stuff like an arrow cutter and some other things. This retails for around $100. This one's only $50. And this one's gonna have, like I said, more stuff. And then we even created a pro kit for you maniacs who are in the field for months at a time, basically. But this one's gonna have a bow press in it, a mini bow press. This retails for around $150 to $200, depending on if you find it on sale. But this is another great option, again, depending on what you're doing. This isn't expensive, guys. I know it might seem like, oh, it's 50 bucks. It's 50 bucks. A pack of broadheads nowadays is like 60 bucks for one pack of broadheads.
If you shoot a deer because you had the repair kit, you're going to spend more than 50 bucks on your sausage.
Oh, yeah.
That you get to get it processed, right? So think about it. The 50 bucks you spend here not getting a deer, I mean, that's
and not burning
huge,
your tag,
right?
Or eating your tag,
right?
Because you didn't get a chance to finish your hunt.
Absolutely.
On top of, you know.
But it is, you know, here's the thing. We get it, right? I get it. It's one of those things that you don't think about because you're never thinking about what's going to go wrong, right? But this is one of those things that like you want to be prepared for. I tell my kids all the time, you have to be prepared, right? And as dads, it's not stupid. It's parents. It's a parent thing. It's cold outside. Well, I know you're not going to wear your jacket, but bring it. Because what happens if the car breaks down, right? And it's winter time. So even though you might not wear it to the car, you should have it with you.
Never know.
You know, type of deal. But this is just one of those things that safety net, if you will.
It's a first aid kit, honestly, for a bow. I mean,
is.
Literally, it's just a first aid kit for a bow, just like you buy a first aid kit for your own protection, right? Keep it in the field. And the other thing Tim mentioned earlier, which was a super smart comment, I didn't even think of it. He said, look, as long as someone at your hunt camp has this, you're in good shape.
Right. It's never my stuff that breaks.
Yeah.
It's always somebody else's,
if
right?
he had it and this dude's that rest broke and Tim had one of these with him at the time, be like, oh, here, dude, just go through the kit. You'll find what you need to fix your rest.
Absolutely. And if you don't like them, charge him $50 and buy a whole new one, you know?
Yeah,
he's still saving
60.
He's still saving time going to the pro shop.
Charge him 100. Like, hey, man, it's the last one in the area.
Joking. Be nice to our fellow hunters. But no, it is. It's kind of interesting to hear the feedback and all that stuff. And we wanted to just kind of get it out there as to what it is and also what it isn't, right?
Yeah.
Because what it isn't is it's not a permanent
solution.
It's not a permanent solution to something that breaks. But what it is something that is, like Dave said, a first aid kit to help you get through your hunt, make the hunt worth it, and then you can figure out a permanent solution from there. So
yeah, it takes you back to your pro shop when you're done and get your stuff completely fixed the way you originally wanted it. But again, it's going to limp you through where you need to be. It's going to get you back going. It's going to get you a sight, get you a rest. You're out shooting again within minutes. You could sight your bow back in and you're out there finishing your hunt. You don't have to be held back, delayed, eat any tags. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to worry about going to find a local pro shop that's hours away or 30 minutes away and waiting huge lines during hunting season, because we all know people are in there getting strings.
Well, I know up north to the one that I go to, the closest one is an hour away.
Yeah.
Right. So
crazy.
it's not.
And this is a convenient small box, guys. You can't get any better than this. Like, so tiny. I can throw this in my backpack, good to go in the field. I can just put it with my hunting gear, and I know it's at least at the hunt camp if I need it. I mean, just so many options here. And we were just blessed, guys, that we came up with this idea to help you guys. We really think it's important, and we would have never brought this to the market if we didn't think it was a super important product to have. Every archer should have one of these in their bag, in their truck, somewhere at hunt camp, because you just don't know when someone's going to need something like this. It's simple, but yet effective, tiny, low-cost solution to get you out there. Again, it's a pack of broadheads right here, guys. This is cheaper than most packs of broadheads, actually.
You got it.
And it's going to protect you. I mean, it's worth it. It'll last you a long time. You don't, it's like you're buying one every year. You know what I mean? You just buy
So
one.
if you want it, where do we get it?
BowHunterPlanet.com. You can get it there. Or if you're local in Ohio, you can go to Mike's Archery. There in Ohio, they have it in person if you want to go grab it there. And that's it, yeah. BowHunterPlanet.com, guys. Get it now while it's hot and while we still have stock. So we'll see you soon.